Welcome to Do It Different Training. We're going to get started in just a moment. This is your host, Paul Fink, the Maverick Millionaire, and today we're going to be talking about how to increase connections, influence, persuasion, how to communicate more efficiently, manage more effectively, bring your team together more profoundly. All of this is covered under this subject, one of my favorite subjects of all time. Absolutely. Come hang out with us. We're going to get started in just a moment. We're letting everyone settle in. We're going to get started in just a moment. Welcome to Do It Different Training. This is your host, Paul Fink, the Maverick Millionaire. This is number 27 of the Do It Different Training. You want to stay connected, go to doitdifferenttraining.com to stay connected to us on a weekly basis to find out the new information that we're putting out there. Or join us at the Maverick Membership, maverickmembership.com, and find out what all you need to do to stay connected with us even more profoundly. Let's get moving forward on talking about check out their personality with DISC. That's right, DISC, personality profiling system. We're going to be talking about that today. What if people had their needs written all over them? What if you had the ability to read this on them within seconds of meeting them, or at least within a few minutes? What if you could actually read this information from across the room or maybe on the other end of the phone line? Would you be able to serve them more efficiently? Would you be able to move them, influence them more profoundly? Imagine knowing right off that, well, this person wanted more independence. This person over here, they wanted a bit more reassurance. That person, well, he feels micromanaged. And maybe you want to adjust the way you engage him to help him feel different. This person over here, well, she just wants to have some fun. Would this change the way you treat them? Would you adjust how you work together? Would it make your job easier knowing this information? It sure would be nice, wouldn't it? However, that's not the real world. Or is it? Maybe, just maybe, if you had the right decoder, everyone's needs, wants, desires would be a lot more obvious, wouldn't it? You would know how to work more effectively together. You could be more productive with your teams and your JV partners, your strategic partners, if you will. All you would need is a tool. That decoder. Welcome to DISC. DISC is that decoder, is that tool to make all this possible for you. This one tool can assist you in effectively choosing superstar team members. It will assist you in closing dramatically more sales, negotiating more profitable business deals, communicating in a deeper way with your spouse, your kids, your family members, your friends. This tool breaks the population up into 4 personality styles. Basically, everyone, their dominant position will be one of these 4. Now, these 4 are called DISC. D-I-S-C. Each one of those quadrants and each one of those letters represent a portion of our population and represents the dominant position the dominant personality traits that you might exhibit in your day-to-day behavior, whether you're in work or whether you're in play, whether you're in personal life or business life. D stands for dominance. As a D, you most likely drive toward results. You're outgoing and task-oriented. You insist on immediate action. And you challenge the status quo every chance you get. Other people with the D style share your priorities, even though you may butt heads with them from time to time. Other people with different styles, so not D, but the I, S, or C, may find this same D approach to be, well, blunt, intimidating, and totally insensitive. The I style. The I style stands for influence. As an I, you most likely are outgoing and people-oriented. You approach life and work with enthusiasm. Other people with the I style share your priorities, your values, and find you very exciting, even if you both are a bit too optimistic at times. With the other styles, they often find this liveliness and this fast pace to be, well, sloppy and reckless. The S. The S stands for steadiness. As an S, you are most likely introverted and more people-oriented. Enjoy supporting others, value stability above anything else, and thrive on collaboration, working with others. Other people with the S style share your priorities and appreciate your patient and easygoing nature, even when that means there is little sense of urgency. Different styles may see you, the S, as overly accommodating and indecisive by nature. And C stands for conscientious. As a C, you most likely are introverted and task-oriented. You focus on accuracy above all else. You use your logic to challenge ideas and seek stability to ensure consistent outcomes. Other people with the C style share your priorities, and they like that you value accuracy and will work to get it right above all other values, even if it causes you to get bogged down in analysis. To people with different styles, this cautious pace may feel dry and slow, sapping their natural creative energy and their enthusiasm, if you will. Now, in the real world, it is not always this simple. You could have a mix of different levels of each personality type. You could be a really strong D and have somewhat of an I in certain situations. You could be a really strong D and C with just a little bit, a twinge of S. You could be somewhat of a C and somewhat of an S. Not really powerhouse strong in either personality, only having a mix of the two. The point is to all of this is you need to know who you are. And you need to know where the people are coming from which you work with, play with, interact with, personally and professionally. Whether you are working through a conflict, looking to empower a coworker and influence a big decision maker, whatever the case may be, you may have to stretch from time to time. When you know who you are dealing with, what personality type, using DISC, you will know when and why that sort of adapting will be crucial to the effective engagement between you and them, and the ultimate success of you and everyone else you engage with. Here are just a few additional tips to get you started empowering yourself with DISC, with this type of training. Imagine you are looking to engage each personality. Knowing what is important to them would help you meet their needs, wouldn't it? In turn, they would want to help you meet yours. What do they value? Let's take a look at that. A D, they value results, the bottom line. An I, they value fun, fun, fun. An S values family, community, caring for others. C's, well, they value details, step-by-step processes. Here are some famous personalities to relate to so you begin to get a bigger picture of what we're talking about here. Now, D's, we have Donald Trump, of course, General Patton, Roseanne Arnold. For I's, how about Will Smith, Robin Williams, Dolly Parton, and Richard Pryor, all I, strong I personality types. For our S's, how about Michael J. Fox and Ted Danson, Jimmy Stewart, a classic, and even Barbara Bush. For our C's, Kevin Costner, Bill Gates, Albert Einstein, and Tom Brokaw. These are absolute the epitome of who you would picture in identifying each one of these personality profiles. Now, TV writers, they know this information, have learned to build whole shows around it just by building characters in each one of the quadrants, and then, well, they put them in odd situations and watch the fireworks erupt. Let's take a look. I Love Lucy. Your D was Ricky. Your I was Lucy. Your S was Ethel. And your C was Fred. How about Seinfeld? The D was Jerry, the I was Elaine, the S was Kramer, and the C was George. Those personalities. Frasier. The dad, the policeman, the D. I was Frasier, the talk show host. Daphne just loved and cared for everyone. And then Niles was the analytic. Each one of these absolute perfect profiles. So how are you going to use this information? How does this come up for you in your life? Learn to identify who is who and what's what. Then, when you're talking to a D, focus on being to the point, bottom line oriented. When you're talking to an I, focus on their latest adventure and how you're ready to have fun with them. When you're talking to an S, focus on their family, their community. Help assure them you are there to protect them all, and to do that with as little change as possible. Little has to change. They love stability. When you're talking to a C, focus on detail, step-by-step processes. Now, this was an absolute fast, quick overview. These are the components, though, that can empower you forevermore. You will not get the magnitude of what this can do for you right away, just in this brief introduction. However, I want you to please join me, because I utilize this tool in my business, in my coaching, in my trainings. I teach this to all my students because I know the value that it delivers. So come join me for more details of this process and to get your personality test. I actually am an authorized partner with DISC and can share with you the information, giving you the personality test so that you know exactly where you are coming from, as well as then to empower you with the tool for your team members as well. It could be the piece that opens up that next big deal for you, or solidifies that key strategic partnership to set your world on fire. It's DISC. Use it to relate with the world more effectively from this point forward. Want to say till next time, everyone. When you like this, come join us. Come spend more time with us. Join the Maverick membership. We have now tons and tons and tons of material, other trainings, all the Do It Different trainings, the archives, the full library is all in our back office for the Maverick membership. So come join us. Check it out at maverickmembership.com. You're going to get all of this and more. I want you to stay connected. This is Paul Fink, and come join me. Come spend more time with me. Check out all my trainings. Come hang out at one of my events. It will be a game changer for you. Go to themaverickdifference.com. You'll get additional free material. Go email me. You have any questions, or for you that want to take the test, go ahead and email me at info@paulfink.com, and we'll help you make that happen, tell you what needs to be done. And you can also just simply call us at 614-434-6254. This is Paul Fink. I am the Maverick Millionaire. Come join us at themaverickmembership.com. I want to thank you for joining us here at Do It Different Training. It's been a real pleasure. Talk to everyone soon.